Hey, Queen, so are you giving free wife benefits to a man? Are you wondering why you're constantly single? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about what it is to give free wife benefits and how that keeps you single forever, contrary to the logic of you being tested and tried out and used. So, really and truly, this relates to the boyfriend concept. Sorry, but what a high school thing to say, no? Oh, my boyfriend. Well, here in my world, in my channel, in my coaching practice, we are not into the high school vibe or anything like that. We are 1% women that question the culture around you, because it's women that are tapping into their dark feminine energy. Kind of like, I don't care what everyone else is doing. This doesn't serve me. Okay? This is not in my best interest. And it's pretty much fucking you over. Right? So, boyfriend or free wife benefits. So, when you are with a boy, because a man would want to be your husband, a girl would like a boy, a girlfriend wants a boyfriend, a queen wants a husband. Sorry, hey, but I'm gonna say it. And that is, women over the last couple generations in the northern hemisphere lowered their standards to such a degree that, yeah, now it's like the norm for you to be used and tried out so that maybe he can choose you. Does he like how you fuck? Does he like how you cook? Does he like how you clean his stuff? Does he like how you go to him to every family function? And does he like all the exclusivity you give him? You stop dating other people. Jesus Christ, why would you do that? Oh, because you like him. Because you like him. And because you're really into him, and now you're intoxicated. You're intoxicated because the minute you had sex with this guy, all the hormones started to flow in your system. And now it's like you have pair bonded. So you are in it for years on end. And then you wonder why you go into the cycle of seeing someone or having a boyfriend for 2 months, 3 months, and then, it fizzles out and start over. Or 2 years, and then it fizzles out and start over. And that is called the hookup cycle. That, it's where you allow a man to try you out. Instead of, it's take it or leave it energy here. No, you don't need to try me for a century. It's take it or leave it. This is who I am. Either you're crazy about me or you're not. Getting to know a woman, it's not the same when you're getting to know a man. So, free wife benefits includes the free sex, includes you doing all the things for a man that you would do if you were married. And the longer you do that, the more you do that, the less your perceived value is. I'm not saying your intrinsic value, but your perceived value. Okay, so it doesn't make you come across as high value because you're giving it all for free. There was someone, I think she was some coach that was saying, I keep hearing the term free sex. What is this, like a transaction? Like, what are we doing? Like prostitution? And I'm like, well, at least a prostitute is not giving it out for free. At least she's valuing her time or whatever it is she's valuing by getting, at least she's doing that. But really and truly, yeah, it is an exchange. You know what you're giving a man? You're not only giving your fertile years to some guy that doesn't know if he's into you. You're not really giving him all these fertile years, your time where you could be going after your dreams, where you could be pursued by multiple suitors that actually want to be with you, and increasing your perceived value. You could be doing so many other things, right? So I mean, it's really, it's not really okay with lowering the standards for the collective, right? But you giving all this stuff, exchanging your, and again, when you're having sex and all that for, I'm saying for free because you're giving your life force energy for what? Not literally for what? For a drink, for a dinner, for some guy to give you attention for 30 minutes? Like, what are you getting from it? How is it building you? What's in it for you? And that is literally you being in your dark feminine energy when you're like, wait a minute. So you're using me? Sure, I'm having fun. No, a woman that is in her dark feminine energy, she's not into instant gratification. She's not into, oh, I want to have fun now. And who knows tomorrow, right? When you're in your feminine energy, yeah, you're enjoying the moment, the journey, and all of that. But allowing men to use you, like, it's like, oh, I love having cake for breakfast. I love having vodka for breakfast. Look at me having fun. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's fun. How does that serve you in the long term? So you living a life of instant gratification? I mean, yeah, that's why perhaps you are forever single. So the more you restrain the access that a man has to you, the higher your standards, the more likely, or in fact, it's assured that you will be seen in a much higher value and a much higher light when you're not giving it out for free. Living with a man, either you're using him as a roommate, if that's the case where you're literally just doing a convenience thing, sure, but don't expect anything else out of it, right? But if you move in with a guy thinking that that is the next step in the relationship, that is, what will make him want to marry you, well, go watch my video on inertia relationships, right? And it explains their, all of that. But the real takeaway here is really and truly you're lowering your value in his eyes when you give all that stuff for free. Anything that would be wife benefits, which is living together with him without being engaged or soon married. And I don't personally believe in these engagements that last 100 years or a year. Like what is that about? Um, yeah. So I encourage you to increase your standards in what men get from you. What does it take for you to give someone your body? What does it take for you to live with a man? Does it take a drink? Does it take a cute little promise? Or does it take an engagement ring and a wedding date? Which one are you? The high school girlfriend or a woman in demand? A woman with actual high value. So, yeah, this is really counterculture. This is really off the mainstream. I know it's not what all your friends are doing, but I really invite you to critically think and question things, because that is the number one thing into stepping into your dark feminine energy. Is this thing good for me in the long run? Is this thing in my best interest? Whatever it is that I'm doing. A grown, well-rounded woman is not looking at the instant that is giving her fun or the instant thing that is giving her pleasure. She has discipline, and she delays gratification. Yeah. She's not like a teenager anymore where you'll give in to whatever, right? She has discipline. That's dark feminine energy. If you have no discipline, you are in for a ride. Yeah. Don't complain tomorrow if men are using you, yada, yada, yada. So that's the rant for today. And I hope it activates the dark feminine in you. So until then, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.